Okay, so now we've got the parts in front of us. What you get in the kit is, first of all, you'll get your 3, your 5, your 3 and your 6-inch backing pads, and also your 6, 5 and 3-inch pads. They're Velcros and hook, so they will hook on pretty tight and you won't get any slippage, which is what we need. I'll show you with the 5-inch pad. It's not rocket science. Just place it on, try and get it in the centre as much as you can. Place it on and apply just that little bit of pressure. Next thing you do, now we use Makita polishers, but you can use a drill. So if you're using a drill, it's probably better to use a cord drill rather than a cordless drill. They have more torque and they don't run out, because you'll probably be buffing for an hour on a shower. An average shower takes about 3/4 of an hour to an hour. If you're using a drill, which is fine, just put your adapter in, crank it up so it's nice and tight, put it in your chuck and you're ready to go. Now you have an adapter for each backing pad, so you don't have to keep undoing and doing between your pads. The next thing you'll need, what you have, is that you've got a polish and you've got a pre-polish. The pre-polish is important at the very beginning. That helps lift the scum and the calcium off pretty quickly, and the polish brings the shower back up to crystal clear. Now, there's no scratching. There shouldn't be any scratching when you do this. So if it's scratching, you might have something foreign in your pad or something like that, but generally you'll be fine. Just check your pad before you put it on the glass. The next thing you'll need to do is you'll need these ingredients come dry, and I'm doing the pre-polish at the moment, and you fill it up. You'll see some label, the top of the label. You fill the bottle up to the top of the label. Again, not rocket science. So just to the top of the label. And then you need to shake well. Now, every time you use these, they do condense down the bottom, and you've got to shake it. So make sure you give it a good shake, make sure the aggregate in there is all mixed up properly, and there's nothing on the bottom. And same again with your polish. So it will be marked pre-polish polish. The next thing that you do, is I'll take this off, is you apply it to your machine. Now again, we use Makitas, and we generally start off with the lowest setting. Now these aren't grinders, they're polishers, so they're variable speed, and they vary from 600 revs up to 3200 revs. There's no need to go to 3200 revs. So level 1 is 600. Again, your drill is variable, so you just go to the lowest setting and then build it up. You place the pad on your drill or your polisher. We've got a brush as well, and we just scrub the pad. Just make sure that pad's all scrubbed up. We apply the solution and we rub it in. Then what we do, probably about 8 to 10 drops, and then you're ready to go. You start it on the lowest. If you put it on the highest, you're just going to get the stuff fly everywhere. So get it on the glass in a circular motion and up and down. Now you do that till it gets clear and clarified. Then the next step is you just get water and you wash this off, scrub it up again, fill water up in this, which is your polish, put your polish on, and then just start polishing in an up and down motion across side to side until it clarifies. You'll find that if it doesn't clarify quickly, you just use your pre-polish, go back to that again, and then go back in. That's for a specifically tough stain, especially in Western Australia. Their water's really bad. South Australia's pretty bad. It's not that bad in Victoria, Queensland, or New South Wales. I haven't done any jobs in Tasmania, so I really wouldn't know. But so that's basically it. This brush is very important. Make sure you utilise it every time. Once it starts, the aggregate starts to thicken up a little bit, just stop, brush it off, fluff it up again, put a little bit more on, and away you go. It's quite that simple. Again, if you don't have, we use Makitas because we find they got the best torque. They're a little bit heavy. Metbo are pretty good too. We don't get any endorsement from Makita or Metbo, but it's good to have a variation. Don't use a grinder, guys. Don't use a grinder. You need a variable polisher. The next thing you get is you get these wags. They're microfibers. It's important. One thing we don't have in the kit is you get a little bit of vinegar and spray on the glass once it's done. That helps remove all of the polish. Get it nice and clear, and just check it, check the doors, make sure everything's fine. Get your vinegar, spray it on, wipe it off, get a clean rag. Again, another one, let that dry out a little bit, and just wipe off. You guys that are window cleaners, I'm probably telling you stuff you already know. Alright, so just wipe that off, and that's nice and clear. If it's not clear enough, go back and do it again. It will come up. As you do this more often, you'll get better at it, right? And you'll get faster. So don't let your first attempt be your only attempt, all right? Because you'll get used to it. Now there will be tips and tricks. There'll be videos further on for tips and tricks on how to get quicker at it. The quicker you are, the more profitable you'll be. But it's not rocket science. A shower with two sides, the front shower and a door, generally will take about 45 minutes. Okay, we can go into pricing and so forth after that, but it's mainly about the kit. So if you have any questions, you can contact me on our website, www.drbright.com.au. There's a contact me page, there's a frequently asked questions page. You can email me at admin@drbright.com.au. And also I've got my direct number on that website. So if you do need, you're stuck on a job and you need to call me, you can call me and I'll help you through it. But until then, guys, thanks for purchasing the kit, and yeah, let's carry on.